welcome back to Seeing Oz Our Way. Today is going to be a huge day out. We're going to CROCODYLUS Park. I am so excited. I'm going to see some real big crocodiles up real close, while staying behind a safety barrier so that I don't become their dinner and I get to go home this afternoon. Cool.
I used to go and steal eggs. CROCODYLUS Park.
Like on the other side.
Yeah. I was just on here for
Crocodiles come in all different colours. Welcome to CROCODYLUS Park, featuring thousands of crocodiles from cute little hatchlings to snappy big uns. The park is also home to so many more animals. Let's go check them out.
Oh, now the toilets are just there as well.
Yep. Look how big it is. It's huge. I'll put a child in that.
Probably. Yeah.
Isn't this where David got hit in the head with a piece of meat?
What did you get hit in the head with?
Piece of meat, wasn't it? This one's decided to turn around and watch us.
It's not one, isn't it?
Yeah, cute little baby one. There is no such thing as a cute baby crocodile. They're all angry and they all want to eat you.
He's just made of concrete, remember?
Yeah. Hello. Looks like concrete, doesn't he?
They're probably going, oh no, another bloody tourist.
Yeah, exactly. No, don't.
It'd be better if you were in there.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't
Space,
it?
I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it. You wouldn't get in there.
Come on, kick me out.
Just look at the size of this monster.
Oh, he's only got one leg. Or his leg's been bitten off. It's the foot.
Look how stealthily he moves. You wouldn't even know he was there. They really do look prehistoric.
Yeah, Pete.
Big yawn.
Oh, yawning. It's sleepy. Oh.
This is the mating. You let go.
There was a bit of noise and movement happening in this pen. I wonder what's going on. Apparently this is all part of a courtship routine that can go on for months, with their vocalising and they blow bubbles, and they're very sensitive to the touch during this complex courtship. They really have no privacy being in these pens and having people oogling them all day. Including me, because I'm so fascinated by what I'm seeing here. I haven't seen it before. It's just so cool.
Until he's going slow because he might get chopped.
I have to admit, I could have stayed here for hours watching the interaction between these two. It's so fascinating. There's a bit more movement happening now. I wonder what's going on. Gee, I'd love to know what they're thinking. Those whacks must really hurt. It's time to hop aboard the Jumping Crocodile Cruise. This adventure takes you on an up-close and personal experience seeing jumping crocs.
You're going to be on our YouTube channel, mate. You guys, we're starting making our way down. Let's go. Grab my delicious bucket.
What's that going to be?
Oh, that's just our viewing platform. Before we get going, how many crocodiles are in here? I'm just going to tie the boat there. Yep. They jumped at me the other day when I did it. No, that's the little girl. She's one that chased one off the bank there. So we got our first crocs as we come up over here that are going to be keen for a bed. We've got Blondie on the right hand side, Gilbert underneath the tree. Just trying to work out if we have a big male, which looks like it will be Nigel. Sitting up on the left over here in the water. It just says eyes, ears and nose. He's a 4.2 metre male. So there's Gilbert now, she's popped up. Does anyone know something funny about her head, particularly that eye there?
She's missing one.
She's missing an eye. So her name's Gilbert because we named her after Happy Gilmore. Starts all the fights, never wins the fights at all. Last year the girls had enough of her, threw her in the tree, beat her up when she was stuck in the tree. Now watch what happens, I splash on top of her head, comes out straight away. So those little splashes, she'll feel the vibrations. Her reaction time is 38 times faster than ours, and they can slam their jaws 10 times quicker than you can blink. Now, this girl here is about 2.7 metres long. The females typically only reach 3 metres, but max out at 3.5. Your males will average about 4.5 metres, half a tonne, but have the ability to reach 7 metres and well and truly over 1,000 kilos in weight. Their major organs like their heart, lungs, and their digestive system up and down their body to counteract their balance and buoyancy in the water. Now, I'll tell you right now, she's acting really funny. This girl here usually gets up to these bars. What's the only thing she's going to be scared of in here at her size? Yep, so you got Prince there, but over here, I'll put all my money on it, Chucky will be hanging around right now. So he's that 3.8 metre male. When you do look at their crocodile's head though, their eyes, ears and nose are all positioned on the top of their head. So all they need to do is stick the top of their head out. Only 3% of their entire body mass is exposed. And we call this the minimum exposure posture. They can see, hear, smell everything happening around them without the prey even realising the crocodile sitting there. So perfectly designed for ambush hunting. We learnt in the last 2 years with the increase of technology, the better development of it, that these animals can produce a frequency sound underneath the water. On Tuesday there was a fatality, which is really unfortunate. A 12-year-old girl was just taken. Which is really sad. No one ever deserves to get taken by a large crocodile. So they haven't confirmed what size it is, but we reckon it'll be around that 3.5, 4.5 metre mark. On the right hand side you got Fat Guts Prince and then also Shadow as well. Now what happened is unfortunately the young girl was swimming in a waterhole, which obviously wasn't being checked by rangers, it was being checked by traditional owners. Unfortunately there would have been a croc in there and that tally accident would have occurred. So what I'm trying to say is, it's very simple. Please stay minimum 5-10 metres away from the water's edge. My mate managed a cattle station in Arnhem Land. Now back then crocodiles were on the verge of extinction. What he didn't realise, he had about a 4-metre crocodile watching and learning his routine and habit every single day throughout the week. What do you reckon happened at the end of the week when he went to go collect water for the campsite? Yeah, crocodile was sitting there waiting there for him, launched out, grabbed his arm. Now your first instinct if something grabs your arm is fight and flight. Now when he pulled back in his arm, he was hoping the crocodile would let go of him very briefly, go for a bigger grab. That's where the crocodile literally just picked him up off his feet, tossed him straight in the water. With his free arm, he clung onto the tree roots on the edge of the bank. That's when the crocodile began to roll. Everyone knows the death roll when they spin you around violently. The only reason he survived, his mate heard the commotion, shot the crocodile spat him out, swam off. Very lucky man considering he's been grabbed 3 times now. I think that's natural selection telling him you need a new job. So it's locals they get grabbed, because us locals we do become very complacent and that's when the accidents start to occur. And that's why it's a really simple thing of just pretty much being respectful and mindful of our waterways. Come on, here's Chuck here, the boy that's been following us around the whole tour. There you go, big cheeky boy. Now the main reason he had to come off the station, when the boys go turn the pump on to draw water out the billabong. Coolpin didn't like the pump at the billabong. We had a big boy in here, bigger than Tetley. He owned this end of the river. He was a 4.6 metre male. He owned the boat ramp down here. Coolpin owned the boat ramp in the other end of the river. They both used to meet in the boat ramp. Every wet season punch on in the boat ramp. We got all the vocal recordings of the 2 big boys fighting. And then unfortunately we came out here, Tetley was dead. So Coolpin eventually got him after 8 years of territorial disputes. Come on, big girl. So Chucky's still hanging around because Shadow has definitely stopped. She's got her mouth wide open. She feels very threatened by another large crocodile in the area. Now Shadow is our big dominant female down here. She's about 3 metres long. Right now, I'll tell you right now, anything over 2.5 metres can take any of us blokes. Anything over 3 metres can take cattle. Anything over 4 metres can take buffalo. So I want you to remember the average size for a male crocodile in the Northern Territory is 4.5 metres, half a tonne. That's Prince. He's the average size. Come on, I can see you looking at me now, Fat Guts. Come on. He opened up his eyes. I reckon he's playing a bit of possum this morning with us. Go on, big girl. So this girl here is a prime example for how big the girls can get. She can take cattle at this size. Those big boys, what happens is, let's say you're working 12 kilometre stretch river, you only got one big dominant male. When the other boys start playing up, he's going to try and eat them. So up here in the territory, you have 60% of Australia's feral pig population. So when the government shoot the pigs, instead of wasting the pig carcasses, we'll pay the government a bit of money for the pig. They'll gut the pigs for me, and then my job to go cut the pig and feed the pig to all the crocodiles. So this fella here, being the smallest male in here, obviously it's going to be a lot easier for him to jump up out of the water. You got to think, for instance, 500 kilos. It's going to require a lot of energy from get himself out on the animal. When you jump on the crocodile, it's actually one of the worst things you can do, particularly if it's a large crocodile, because the only thing a big crocodile's scared of is something that wants to eat him. So if I jump on a croc, say Chucky over here, I'm going to stress him out. He'll literally kill himself.
That was a great cruise, but now let's go find some of the other animals that they have here.
On Fraser Island, when we went to those brown ones with the ones
These guys are so cute and they're little. They've just been fed and they all wanted their piece of food.
That's an ostrich as well. These are ostriches.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, there he is. Not there.
Skippy. He's a big Skippy. He is a big Skippy.
Bigger guys are eating your own food anyway. Damn it.
Oh, wow.
Wow!
Big jump.
That's a big jump.
Oh, look at them both go up.
Knock it off. Get rid of it.
Oh, so close. Wow.
That was scary.
Nice.
Oh, he's like, yeah, good. You got one. Hopefully this little one that's zooming in to get it to do a little turbo mode and get it for the big one too.
Oh, she's got taken out.
Down.
Oh, wow, she got up there.
Trying.
Gee, these little ones really have to work hard for their food.
Oh, they all want it.
Every year around the wet season, these guys are building up their nests and laying their eggs. Now we do pull out about 60 eggs per nest, which is on an average, but this year it was a lot different because of the weather fluctuating so much. So, the weather was fluctuating a lot this wet season, so we did see a significant drop in our egg collection, but the males do grow throughout their whole entire lifetime. They don't actually stop growing until they die. The males' growth does depend on their food intake as well, so they'll continually grow as long as they're getting a lot of food. These guys don't actually need to eat a lot. They can have one big meal and then be set for a couple of months. So they're always constantly
No hands. You want to watch? Mommy's looking down.
He's regulating his body temperature by having his mouth open like that, so he'll sit there for sit there like that.
Wait,
Wait, look at
that's the big one.
They both want to jump.
That's the little one.
Hold slowly. absolutely thriving in the season. It's their breeding season, the nesting season, the hot season of the year. And you guys absolutely
You got the bait.
He's a 400 kilo fighting machine. How many kilos? I don't think it's going to hurt.
Smaller than normal. Smaller than normal.
No, she said 5. He's gonna have the bait. So close.
I thought it's a bird like ha ha ha.
I'm trying to get it. That's a big one, isn't it?
It is. Look, he's eyeing everybody off.
He's a big boy, that one.
I'll just move this. Look how slow they move.
He's a big crocodile.
Look at the little fish in there swimming.
He's a big boy.
So he got captured about, he was captured the same, in and around the same time as we are.
Look how stealthy this guy is. He's just amazing. He doesn't look like he could move fast if he tried hard. But it just looks so deceiving. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Shadows. Or he thinks he's going to be fed.
Yeah, probably.
He's getting ready, so he's all curled up, ready to jump if he has to.
I must think this is food.
Probably.
I might have to lean it over a little bit.
See how quickly they can turn. As we said, their body, they turn their bodies pretty quick too.
They reckon if you can get, like if they're chasing you, you get behind a tree.
Yeah.
They have to take,
Yeah, turn.
turn and then just keep turning behind the trees.
Yeah.
Philippine crocodile. There it is.
We're trying to help them.
New Guinea freshwater crocodile.
I remember one time we came where the baby one is, and there were so many of them, they were all just crawling all over each other. Remember that?
Yeah. Do you think he's stuck?
Because it's plastic.
Can he not get out? No, we're trying to get out. That's how many dog was.
He's wriggling himself out because
Slowly.
it's rubber.
There's a sign.
That makes them work hard, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No wonder they're all sleeping out here.
That's about as far as he can
Yeah,
get.
made it.
He's not wriggling his tail enough.
He'll get his paw on the other side of the plastic.
He's got to get it there.
There
he
he
is.
Oh, he is.
Are you grabbing them out?
No, I'm not getting in there.
Grab them up a bit, let's get in there now.
Because it's courting
doing?
season, see? I'll just go over the top and get back in the water.
Well, that was a bit of excitement.
That's salty.
These are salties, yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Aren't these handbag size?
She's about 100 pounds, but then they've got a funny nose too, so. Do you reckon they're salties or freshies? Hard to say, yeah?
These are all concrete statues.
Bongo, Wally Gator is the
These ones
coolest
don't
alligator
attack
in
you
the
though
swamp.
either, is that right?
Well, they can.
Oh, they do, obviously.
Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi.
Supposed to be good fishing.
Is that a long neck
Yeah,
turtle?
barra. Yeah, I like it.
Long neck turtle?
It's a long thick nettle.
What are you doing?
What the heck?
Really?
Did you bite your fingers?
Yeah, probably.
Put your finger in there.
No.
Huh.
Hello. Hello. You like that?
Hello.
Hello. Hello. And the black cockatoo. Oh, that's one at the front as well.
Timor ponies having their breakfast. Prehistoric lagoon. Oh, there's dinosaurs. Stegosaurus. A cute waterfall behind him. Earth. Quite cute.
Komodo. Jurassic World. What's the name?
Hello, dinosaur.
Probably goes all the way around the lagoon, I would say.
Yes.
Could just take a picture of the board because that's got them all on the board.
That's true.
That's
They
a
look
baby
cute.
Triceratops.
Yes.
There's your mum.
Oh,
Oh, look,
they're cute.
pterodactyl. This is really good, you know, like, this was not here the last time we came.
Look, she's going to attack us.
Oh yeah, the eggs.
She's got her eggs there.
And this one's, I can't remember what it's called, it's got the big thing on the end of its tail. I think it's a plain teeter though.
Yes, I think they
Oh,
were.
look. Did you get that one?
Yes, I got that one. Yes. What's this? In the way. Thought maybe there was one up the hill.
That says no entry.
Yeah.
This way to the white
That's the problem
lion.
with the sock cut on the waterfall. I didn't think they could climb that high. The crocodile.
Oh my goodness, how pretty is this waterfall? Wow, this is an amazing enclosure. That's exciting. Let's watch them sleep. Nice enclosure though.
Rory's girlfriend's going to try and get over and get it.
That's what I mean though, like how well they did them and how they, for what they had.
Yeah.
They've done a good job of it as well.
The world's most extensive crocodile museum. Let's have a look.
That's right, that's what I was
You are in croc country. Be croc wise. Crocodile danger is real. Don't risk your life. Crocs can be found in any top end waterway. They're dangerous and will attack. They move around and they will see you before you see them. Well, that was a fun day out at CROCODYLUS Park. We're leaving Darwin, we're heading south. If you like our content, please subscribe to our channel. We appreciate it.